Oh, as another streamer like to say, are you guys ready to get flashbang? Shall we go into 3.5? Flashbang! Hydro, anemo, electro, which is central to everything. Hydro, anemo. Okay. Yeah, it kind of work out because I do like having Kazuha around. I do like having Nahida around. Left and right hand, maybe? Oh, today's dailies are in a Sumaru.
Add Ast.
Work before pleasure, dear. Did they change the sound a little bit? Hmm, feels a bit strange. No, I like it that the Genshin devs they are constantly looking to improve things a little bit here and there, and it's just that I would prefer if they announce it, but sometimes it's just difficult to lah. Uh,
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue.
why am I
Everything's
listening
ready. Let's
to that?
go.
Oh, they only did three. I guess they don't want to do Barbara showcase. Okay. Bennett trial. Well, you will restock some of his mats. Sino, I've always acknowledged him as powerful, but uh, Raiden will be a bit not happy with me. Okay, at some point, I want to talk about Flame Name. Leia, uh, what? But I need to try out her trial. I think this one I don't need to do any prereq, so that might be easier. Yeah, I think this will be one of the prereq, so I might want to clear this soon. New hangout, okay, with Faruzan, the old Madame Faruzan. Let's be very clear here. Okay, so battle
Inactivity
pass.
serves no purpose whatsoever.
Once, there
Oh
was a
yeah, I forgot.
glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Okay, let me just comment on this. I've always liked this little tale. I think it's very well put together. I always forget at the start of the battle pass it will show again. It's a good reminder. Uh what I want to say is it's narrated by Venti, and Venti is an unreliable narrator. So I'll be very careful to believe anything is said in there. Enjoy it though. Now for this, I have the last battle pass. I got R5. What is this? Solar Pearl. I have Deathmatch R5. I believe I have Black Sword R5, which means basically I have done 15 battle pass at 5 weeks each. That's nearly a year and a half, 2 years maybe, of battle pass. It's a long time. So now is very distant hunt or serpent spine. Neither that I really need. Don't know. I'll think about it when I get to it. And they count the boss, the weekly boss. That's good. Realm currency also counts. They also keep track, and Mora is not going to be a problem because just raising a weapon, I already am going to clear this. So not a problem. And already, okay, that's nice. So I think there was a concern early on that some of the battle passes don't look at what happened over the week, but I think they sort of solved that problem. That's good. Nice. Uh, let me see.
All
Okay.
the world holds dear.
One day I'm going to die when Raiden decides I had done enough disrespect to her. Deathmatch R5. Excuse me. Solar Pearl R5. And where are you, my black sword? Uh, when did I get C4's Moonlight R5? Uh, this looks like a Sumerian weapon. Equip again 0.72 energy recharge for each one of EM they possess, blah blah blah. Okay. Well, and with any nearby party member, so basically spread the love around lah. It's not bad for Kazuha, except I got um a good sword for Kazuha. Anyway, R5 black sword. So I need to choose between the bow and the claymore. Anyway, what do I have on Kazuha? Kazuha Freedom Swarm. So Freedom Swarm is the best in slot for him, basically. Or more accurately, is his signature weapon, but also increase damage with again as usual, blah blah blah. On all nearby party members. So he will actually buff Raiden also lah. Normal charge and increase the attack by 20. Okay. The problem with this kind of effect is that there is always a catch. You will not gain for 20 seconds, so it's a one. Basically, in a single in most combat situation, you gain only one buff, which is fine.
Is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Yeah, I'm not going to interrupt Raiden when she's monologuing. The the, uh, the TCG, I'll get back to it at some point. When Sumaru quest today, okay, okay, okay. Full resin, what am I going to do? Uh, Need to double check on the planet. banner mats. I went the other day and did one set, so that should be fine. Wait, I need to check also my artifact space. 50, so that's good enough for now. So what I'll do is I'll fight Sparky 8 times, then clear the um, dailies. Okay, if that is the case, let's change it to Momiji clearance. I was actually wondering the other day whether I can use banner in place of Xiangling for Momiji clearance. The thinking is if I put C6, if I put C6 banner, that means I activate his C6. He will infuse Raiden's normal attacks with Pyro, which will do the trick. But the problem with that is it will interfere with uh it will likely interfere more with Nahida and Raiden. I could Xiangling would too, but to a lesser extent because there's always going to be a gap and she runs out. Nahida's longer. I'm not so sure about that. We can I cannot try it without permanently turning on C6. So I'm not quite willing to try that. There's no coming back from there. Anyway, okay, fighting Sparky is not my favorite thing, but let's be very honest here. I've gotten it down to about 40 seconds, so it's not as onerous as it used to be. And I level out Xiangling specifically to do this task because I know I will be doing this domain a lot. Xiangling is ideal for this. Okay, I'm doing all this talking for a reason. Besides just filling the empty space that my chat room is. Okay. Xiangling, among all the pyros right now, right? Let's just put it this way. Among all the pyro right now, right? Xiangling has one unique point, right? I just go down the list. Yoimiya has to be on field. She applied pyro well, but she has to be on field. Diluc applies pyro fairly well, and he's actually quite deadly. He has to be on field. Toma doesn't need to be on field, and he is a shooter, but he doesn't apply he doesn't apply pyro well. Not fast enough to crack shields. Amber, I want to say nobody takes Amber seriously, but she can work. But she's not in the same class as Yoimiya. If given the same choice, I would not take. If given a choice between the two, I would take Yoimiya because she's just that much more deadly. Um, Hu Tao must be on field. It's not on field. Yanfei must be on field. Xing Yan don't know how to use her. Uh-huh. Banner is the other possibility. What Xiangling offer is off-field pyro application, and she's very rare. Now, Deia also does that. Based on the video released this afternoon, from my perspective this afternoon, but she is restricted. She is not like Xiangling who can, with a burst, apply as much as ICD allows. Deia apparently can only apply it one time as a synchronous attack using her E. So a lot depends on how fast her E cycles. But it's onerous though. Xiangling's burst lasts quite long, and it is it's essentially an on-field synchronous attack. So she works out a bit better. Anyway, time to get back to bashing Sparky.
Order guide you.
Make yourselves at home. Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
32, I think. 35. Not too bad. No, I was waiting for the mage to teleport over. Crit damage. Meh. Tiny miracle, and the usual. Okay, I'm trying to remember where the purples are so that later it's easier to find them. With 8 runs though, I'm not sure whether I can remember all of them.
Illusion shattered.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Share my knowledge. You're toast. I'm frightened.
Shine down.
Waiting for you to teleport, you little twerp.
Illusion shattered.
48, I think. 46, yeah, very close. Yeah, that's why I have. Okay, this. Yesterday night I was looking at. I actually showed. Where did she go? I showed her to a more abyss mindset uh, friend of mine, and he broke his brain. He said he don't understand what this Noel is built to do, and I just did a rough back of envelope kind of calculation based on her talent, based on just this flat thing and no movement due to the white blind. Her shield strength will be something just shy of 2k under a 50k HP only. It's a very strong shield, and it is actually quite amazing. Zhongli shield is still better because you can fortify, and it has a resistance strat. But good grief, a 4-star can go up that high, and that's not counting her healing. Her burst and her healing will skyrocket because it's all key of death, and then she will transfer 80% of this death into attack. It's actually I find it quite comforting. I won't say she's great for I won't say she's great for abyss runs, but she is very very comforting. Sojourner and Tiny Miracle plus the usual suspect. At after the fourth run, I want to do one set of dump to clear my inventory.
Shine down.
Gather. This is order.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory. Hey, yeah. Nice and spicy.
Oh,
Illusion
wait.
shattered.
You never knew Raiden could juggle, could you? Tiny Miracle, Sojourner, usual suspects. And this sucks.
is no escape.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Make yourselves at home. Grow, grow, grow. You're toast.
Torn to oblivion.
I assume you're somewhere there. He did save me a bit of walking. Yeah, throat's a bit uncomfortable right now. Anyway, I know this is the fourth one. What I'll do is before I collect the fifth one, I'll clear. Attack sense not very good. There is potential, but I don't want to waste my time. Any miracle, usual suspect. Okay. I think by now those of you who follow me, probably 0 of you.
Illusion shattered.
I will have order.
Sharing my knowledge. Eat this. At the right hand.
Wrong party. He's dead. I should have collected that one.
There is no escape.
I'm just being mean now, actually. Okay, just let me double check. I believe all hers are 20 already. Yes, yes. So I can concentrate fully on raising planets because I really want to see what his ER is like. Cool. Flat attack. Ah. Okay, so the tiny miracle sojourner. I have I have a few sojourners actually. Hello, hello, hello. This interface I really dislike. It's made more for console or phone, but phone has a slightly different setup also. This is EM. No, just no. Even though it's Dendro, just no. I don't remember having so many sundowns, so I'm just doing a sanity check. Throw this one. Then Tiny Miracle Lots. Yeah. Okay. I'll bear that in mind. This one straight throw. This one is unsalvageable basically. Okay. What's my philosophy on this? Let's not talk about 4-star because 4-star is basically backup. You really don't want to rely on it, but you just want to have those things that you're not likely to find easily. So EM, uh, percent damage, elemental damage. Yeah, I can live with this. ER, you just want to have a few of them around as little as possible, unless it's for sets like Berserker, which has no equivalent. Berserker, okay, just as a Berserker, I like because it does a crit rate up. Actually, 12% crit rate can be quite big for certain characters. So I used to run this. as a two-piece on, I believe, Rosaria. So yeah, I have some experience with this. So anyway, coming back, 4-star, just using it for backup purposes, just in case, except for certain cases where, for example, it used to be you can't get an ER in 5-star. So in those cases, it's nice to have them. Just let me get to the good part. Let's just go through this. EM is 5% chance of getting. It's the only that's it makes it very painful to drop. This one straight away cross stop full. Is this really that bad? Yes, it is. Actually, not too bad a crop. Okay. The problem is that I'm using 5-star uh, assessment on 4-star. I shouldn't be doing that. 4-star, I really need to prune it further to keep it to only the exotics. So I picked up a feather somewhere here. It is actually, by all accounts, the subsets are good for a 5-star, but it is a 4-star. I cannot afford the space like that. So I need to at some point harden my heart and then just go in and flash burn everything to death. So yes, you can still do that. Okay. So this one is the shitty one. Okay, can just plug this into okay. So what's his stat line now? Okay, let me finish.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Let me finish this series. Then I come back and talk about the 168. Oh, I think. How did that happen? Nope. Sojourner and usual suspect.
Illusion shattered!
Gather! This is order.
Make yourselves at home. Committed to memory. Nice and spicy. You're toast.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
I'm back here, you stupid little butts. 38, 39. Yeah. It's because he moved. Usual suspect, and this one is. You know, ever since I started streaming, I think I've been picking up triple flats more often. Okay, let's put it very obviously. Use this as an object lesson. It's a pyro damage bonus. This is about 5% chance of getting anything. I'm never going to use this. Right? The very simple fact is when I grind across so many different artifacts, 5% across any line, I will get enough pyro damage bonus. It may not be from the right set, but I will have another one that is not this stupidly bad. I I think that's what makes me very angry about this artifact system. It is.
Illusion shattered.
Sorry, let me work.
I will have order.
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow, grow, grow. Eat this. Frying pan.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, my area of effect was big enough. I was close enough. Okay, let me just do one more round, then I get out of here, and I can describe my philosophy to an empty audience. Okay, this is not terrible. I'll have like one more, but it's workable. Sojourner and Tiny Miracle. Okay, last round.
Illusion shattered.
Solidify. This is order.
Make yourselves at home. Hey, Boba, get them.
Now you shall perish.
Just getting into the habit of picking up chilies. No. Okay, any of you who farm long enough will know this is quite normal. You get a lot of shit. Okay, let me just double check people. They are all healthy. With this team, I should be taking minimal damage from. It can still happen, but that would be very rare. Zhongli is very strong. But I'm just thinking of. Okay, Zhongli gets me into a bit of trouble here because he will take down. He can take down the uh, Abyss Mage's shield. And I need him to not do that because I want them together so that I can burst them down with Shogun. So that's why I'm thinking of C. The next opportunity I get, I will get C2 only. Because well, because C2 only when you drop the meatball, it will be it, it will raise a shield. The alternative is, as I mentioned earlier, Noel with the shield, but I lose the meatball's petrification to keep Nahida safe during her House of Maya call. So have to see lah. I think I will try. I think I'll give. I think I'll give Noel a try because it makes me. It is funny to me that Noel, a 4-star, can be almost as strong as Zhongli or stronger because she can increase her defense. In terms of sheer shield strength, it's just that Zhongli's shields have multiple purposes. Okay. Right. I want to clear my artifacts before they. HP is good because that will give more healing. If I remember correctly, it's HP based. Okay. And the usual suspects will be here. Okay, this is flower, so let's not fool around here. This is much better because these are both low rolls. This is actually very near the max, so this stays. Okay, this stays. What about this? Okay, this set of flowers is always a pain in the ass. No, this is the one that I want to get rid of, right? No, this is the good one. This is the this is the bad one. Okay. And they actually don't. The listing of new is actually very janky, so it's not reliable at all. And as I mentioned earlier, the UI here is more for console, or more accurately for controller or mobile. So I need to keep this just in case I need a pyro. Okay, I'm going to chuck this. It's a defense piece. I don't have that many people that need a defense piece. I just need a few. I don't need a lot. You kind of have to be ruthless about things. So when you talk about this kind of thing, you sort of have to be a bit ruthless. Uh, usual suspect. Did I go through Sojourner already? Tiny Miracle, I know I did. This is Sojourner. Sojourner is first. Okay. This is what I hate about this particular interface. It works great with a controller. Honestly, it's very nice with a controller because I've tried it. Okay, let's take for example that trash pyro damage. If I need to, I can pull this and I can use this. It's better than that one. Get rid of this one. So leave it for now. Oh, these are the same. I got one, I think more of these. Yep, this goes straight away. This goes straight away. Off you go. Enjoy the great afterlife. So I'm just clearing out this last bit here. I just want to take a closer look at the feathers. Fine. Okay, so it will go up to 50 something if I remember correctly. I've got one that is fully 51. Oh, sorry, compare. So I have another 11%, 12%. I'll go 12%. I'll add 12% basically. and her balance in it is ER about 28%, so total is about at 40.
Penny's
So
adventure team, assemble!
my ER is already going to be over 210
Oh,
at the very peak.
oh, or not.
Even at level 1 without his talents, he'll be 180. Just fully max out on the artifact is 187,
Ow!
probably
Where'd that come from?
190. He doesn't need. Am I overusing him for ER? Probably, but I do want his. Okay, I remember what we want to look at. Fantastic Voyage is healing is max HP 7.5%. So I would like to up his HP too. Right now his setup is ER HP healing bonus. As good as I can make it. I don't view Bennett as a very good healer. He's a buffer, but let's see how he does. He may surprise me. Okay, anyway, let's get on with the show. I was here yesterday, so I don't expect that to be there.
There is no escape.
The wind knows me.
This may turn a little. The fuse is lit.
Cut down. Like this.
Okay, I saw the video earlier today. One of Deia's advantage is that she increases people's resistance to damage, which is very useful for archers. And she helps to absorb damage.
Shine down.
Into the wind.
Fire hazard.
Crisis.
Time for a light show.
This kind of incidental farm, sorry, this kind of incidental farming is also very important.
Illusion shattered.
The wind knows me.
Fire hazard.
Picked the wrong test subject.
The artifact won't have respawned, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, so now let's go to settle the dailies. Which one first? Isn't this a whack-a-mole? No, this is a emergency drake. That's a combat ones. I don't mind putting at the bottom because it's more fun that way. This is a defense of the what? This one I'll do last. This one, let's go do this one first because it will make us run all over the bloody shop. Thankfully, his wife, partner, whatever, is not around. Whopper flower soy. Okay. If it's electro, I'll have some problem, but that's why I have Ionia. what?
Into the wind.
I see everything.
What? Okay, fine. There should be more than these.
Everyone hold hands.
Good enough, I guess. I do need to restock Nilo Platters.
Hey,
Around this area, man? Oh, weird. Well, I suppose they were, but it's just not in plentiful amount for me to bother too much. I'm supposed to return to the city, yeah? Didn't even see the bloody bus. Okay, touring light I'll do last because it's funny. So this one is the next one. Generally, let me take a look. Generally speaking, MiHoYo is getting better at making sure that the jobs are available through waypoints that is not story block. So it's
There is no
always
escape.
good.
One with nature.
everyone hold hands. The fuse is lit. I see everything.
Shine down.
Don't know how much I got, don't care. Okay, let's go for the fun one. Do I want to start here or do? Okay, these are lowlands, so I want to start somewhere further up. And I want to go that way. The desert at night is truly it is has its I guess what they call rugged beauty. I like the the look and feel of it, but it's at times it can get a little bit overwhelming. I'll need to drop down soon. It's a bit of a far reach. Okay. Yeah, I think this is as far as I can go with the flight.
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands.
Well, you guys are surprised by that? When I'm normally playing, not streaming, I actually don't hear that thing that when you get into range because I'm playing out of speaker, so I don't hear the soft chime. It's only after I started streaming and I had to use earphones that I started to notice it. The sound design is of course phenomenal, but I'm quite surprised that these small details also showing up. Okay, so last one is touring light show, and for touring light, yeah, I should have gone there. For touring light show, I usually reserve it. This uh, and the mushroom thumping, I usually will reserve it for Nahida because I find it cute for her to do it. Do I like Nahida? Yes. Who wouldn't? I think this is the first time I actually pass it and it didn't. I didn't pass it close enough for it to pop, so I need to reverse back. This is of course one of the places where the Nara cooking Aranaya blah, 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 Aranara ish what happened. So it's still left there as a marker. Okay, so everybody's health is good. I don't know how you can get into trouble with chasing after a jellyfish. But oh wait, jellyfish you can.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
3266. That's more than. Um, I don't think I'll raise banner today. Uh, I can, but I'm not really in the mood to. All this is done. Just collected. I have no more resin. Okay. I'm. I can raise him to.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
I good grief. I don't think I'll raise him today. Not that I'm not ready. Is that I okay? Typically, when I raise a character, I don't want to waste the XP. So typically,
Dailies Adventure Team, assemble!
I'll run around in monster a little bit to get
Oh,
also to get some idea of how they function.
or not.
So yeah, so probably not going to raise him today. Uh,
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
so yeah, I also want to get more of his artifacts raised because I really want to see what his ER is like. I'm getting a good sense of it now. The next thing I want to look at is how much HP he can get up to. So that's a consideration now. Okay, so what will I do in place of raising him?
It's called being a freelancer.
I think what I want to do
Hello, nice.
is actually a couple of items actually. First off, where the hell is this? Import almost. Okay, that's interesting. So now it's moved to Sumaru. Uh, who's that?
Hello,
Dinsley.
nice to meet you. My name.
But I'm actually very curious about Dea. because I want to read more about her kid. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a closer look. So let's first clear out sign. Okay, typically I work backwards from the 4 to the 5 stars, but I have very little interest in Sino. I would want to take a closer look at their Bennett build, and then I want to take a very close look at their. So let's start with the Judicator of Secrets. I've done this before. It's a war of text. Never mind. You don't really need to worry about it so much.
Nowhere to run.
Let's dance. Leave it all to me.
Surrender. Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Well put. Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due.
Judgy character, isn't he?
You stand condemned. Guilty.
He's a brawler. Okay. Initially when I first hang on, continue first. Initially when I first saw his design, I quite liked it, but what? Okay. Initially when I saw his design, I quite liked it, but his personality isn't bad, but it doesn't speak to me. He's a very uh the problem is in a way the online mischaracterization of Sino's character, right? Make it difficult for me to like him. And the last thing that created problems was that I don't really need another Electro. I have Raiden and I recently brought up Keqing, so I don't need another main DPS. Oh, he actually kicks his weapon. Basket. Rosara used to do a different kick, and I like Rosara because of, in part because of that. So yeah. Okay, I want to read this because I may actually want to pick this up. It's a crit rate weapon. 52% of EM goes into as attack. When and the okay, Sumaru character, some quite a number of Sumaru character split scales of EM, and I really don't like it. Gilded Dreams with the reaction, I never really used it. I'm not interested, so I'm not bothered. So the design was interesting. Oh, 25% more rewards. But you don't want to get a 5 star, spend money for a 5 star or roll for a 5 star just to send him or her on expedition. I do that with Yelan, but I have Yelan as a very powerful hydro applicator and sing attacker for that's why I got her, not for her disability. So he keys off EM a lot. And that's actually very painful to build because EM I need to go back to the artifact to explain some things also. But the EM artifact is very rare. It's 5%. So they are suddenly asking for so many characters that wants EM. Okay. His kit is not very complicated, but I think it's what Shogun specifically would say is uncool because it's a brawler, and fully I fully recognize his okay. I recognize his strength. I may not be able to fully recognize his strength. His design is very nice. Not quite up my valley, but it's a very clean, very neat look. Uh, I originally was thinking I would go for him, but it take okay. Basically, a very nice character, but ticks all the wrong boxes for me. Because one, electro, I don't need more electro. Brawling, fighting style, which is not. Okay. To give him credit, he's a more serious brawler than Ito, but it's not a style that I particularly like. Uh, and then subsequently, the character mismatch between what he is and what the internet has led me to think he is. So it's a bit unfortunate. Anyway, let's go take a look at Planet.
Hello, nice.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Let's take a look at our planet here.
Benny's
HP
adventure team, assemble!
at 80k, so he'll probably hit 32 at 90, I think. Attack is 570, so he will only give 480 or so. That's very strange. I need to take a look at what weapon
Where did
he's
that come
carrying.
from?
I think his base is 200. Without anything else. 262 ER. Okay. He's probably carrying an ER weapon then. He is a Favonius sword. He's carrying a Favonius sword and his crit rate is
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
26%. What is he trying to achieve here? No, nothing much really. Can't go in. Two-piece no blaze of bright. Why? Because it increases the party's members by another 20%. Okay. So what does he have? No pyro damage. It's an ER artifact in that sense, I think. ER crit rate 20% cannot be. Crit damage is 60%, so it's also not a crit damage circlet. So ER, there 2 ER cannot be 2 ER because you can only have one. Attack, possibly attack. ER, HP, potentially HP. Okay. C0. Okay, let's see how much a 266. 266. ER. Okay. 260. Okay, I need to
find some treasure.
I need to get through this anyway.
adventure time. Let's light it up. Off we go. Everybody stand back.
Nice and spicy. Eat this.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
I'm not seeing anything with that. He's gaining his energy back faster than his
Hello. Nice.
cooldown, which is good. It's considerably faster, but the problem is this is in a domain that has an elevated energy energy recovery anyway, so it's a bit hard to say. Okay, Flaming, let's see what you got. War attacks is not a good way to do things. HP is very high. Okay. Attack is for a draw character, the attack is decent. EM is quite reasonable. Reasonable. This could be achieved incidentally. Crit rate is higher than normal. Technically, this is 11 times normal crit rate. ER is elevated but not supremely high, and she has a pyro damage goblet. If I remember correctly, it's goblet, but artifact lah. So she probably have a crit rate artifact, 31%, a pyro. ER may not be, it may be HP. Yeah, I think likely HP. A weapon is a signature, which is a crit rate, which removes the need for a crit rate artifact. She may be running crit damage. She's most likely running crit damage. And she uses this to boost her own attack. Okay? This combos well with her talent actually. If I remember correctly. Okay, so this has an effect when you take damage or when you do damage with your elemental skill. So even when you're off field. The second part is very rare. It's more tailored to her specifically. But there are a few people who can do it. The problem is whether they can take a claymore. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the character's max HP will be increased by 32%. Basically, this is an anti-shield look. They are sort of trying to move people away from using shields. Okay. Tenacity. Okay. Okay, this is a not quite same build because her weapon and her set contradicts each other. You don't want her to have shield in order to increase the max HP. None of these have any shields. But you are also having a set that encourage shield using. Okay, I got to check retracting bullet, but never mind. Max HP increased by 20%. Deal bonus based on her max HP. I'm betting she keys off HP also. Duration of the recreated Fury sanction field will be increased by 6 seconds. Okay. This on the field, the need 2%. Okay, it makes her E more powerful. Okay. Hang on. Molten Inferno is her skill. So they actually focus on her burst first. Okay. It gives her energy and it heals herself on C4. Okay. Then okay. Crit rate increased by 10% for the burst. And also can increase crit damage under certain circumstances. But limited to 60% maximum crit damage. So 4 times at most, but it can keep. No, the crit rate is locked to 10%. Okay. Oh, her birthday is coming up fairly soon. 4 consecutive strike with Claymore and martial arts, basically. This. Okay. Her charge attack based on the video is a side to side swipe. It's not a spinning top, but a side to side swipe, which I find more useful because it can cover more area. Okay, I'm not an expert in this. The first few hits looks good. It's the fourth hit that looks a bit low. Okay. 40 per second I think is a bit high, but I'm not sure. I don't normally do charge attack, so not too sure. Molten Inferno. Now this one is important. Basically, yeah, indomitable flames. So there be no when there's no Fury Sanctum, it will deal pyro damage and then create a shield. A field, sorry. So basically, hit somebody hard with fire and then create a shield. Not shield, field. Okay. The skill will be unleashed, should be already there. Okay. Assume it's already there. She will jump up and hit something with AoE pyro damage before recreating the field where she is. So it will relocate the field. But it will inherit the remaining duration, not extend. That's a problem. Raging Flame can be only used once. It can okay. So it basically shifts the field. Okay. When an opponent within a Fury Sanctum field takes damage, the field will unleash a coordinated attack. One coordinated attack dealing pyro damage. Based on her attack and max HP. Okay, that's why. This effect can trigger once every 2.5. Okay. Hang on. Active character will have their resistance to interruption increase, which is good. So, for example, Dea in Yoimiya, this can be a very potent combination. And when such character take damage, a portion of the damage will be mitigated and transferred to Dea. No, very critically, it's not an immediate burst. It distributes the damage over 10 seconds. So you have an additional chance to mitigate it. It delays the damage. Okay. Very tricky to take advantage of. Very unlikely to be a major issue, but major impact, but it's still there. When the mitigated damage stopped by blood reaches over or a certain percentage of her max HP, she cannot tahan anymore. So it will flow into the active character. Only one. Okay, so this is not terrible, but it's not great. 2.5 seconds is very long time. It is macam is let's suspect Roma level. 180 to 12 level 8. Okay. Not terrible. So doesn't exactly stand out, but I don't think it's too terrible. 95% attack. It's a bit skill low on the max HP side, but it's a good field damage. Field damage is the coordinated damage. Okay. Mitigation is at 46%, half the damage. Wow. Okay. Okay. Field duration is 12.0 seconds. It will trigger once every 2.5. So maximum is 4. So when your field duration is increased, cooldown 20 seconds. Not that great. There is one that is cooldown by 6 seconds. So what was it? 12 becomes 18. You can get 2 more strikes off. Uh, you can do more than 1 strike, which is a good thing. You can shift location to readjust, which is better than banner. Okay. You can transfer damage to her and spread it over time. She also have some way to heal it back. I was expecting this to be below 100%, but it's above 200%, so she can actually die from it. Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, first off, it's actually quite interesting. You mitigate almost half of the damage, right? So let's say 1,000 points hit your active character, and it's not they are sitting in the back. She will step forward, take about 500 points. The other 500 goes into the active character. This 500 will count against the max HP. Does it reduce further? But it will take 50 per second. You'll start to see her bar shrink down. Frankly speaking, because it flows over 10 seconds, there are certain circumstances where this will not apply, but because it is stored over 10 seconds, you okay, you can get into a state where she is trying the blood is holding more damage than she can actually physically feel, but she can still survive thanks to healers like Kokomi or some of the other big healers. Because it is spread over 10 seconds, you got a tiny window to save her, but she can take it. The implications are not nice because it means the devs, well, they shouldn't do this, but they can put even harder hitting things into Abyss. Thankfully, I don't care. Unleash her burning rage and cast her inconvenient blade aside. Hello, that thing is expensive. You hold on to it. Dea enters enters Angry Shake. and increase resistance to interruption. Okay, good. In this state, the AI will automatically and continuously punch people, deals high damage based on her attack and max HP, and when duration ends, she will jump up and down. Okay, she's get very angry. I actually like it. If a fiery sanctum field created by exists when it's unleashed, the AI will take it back, which means no damage mitigation for anybody, but it also is a gameplay effect. It is a programming thing. If you leave the field on and Dea is the active character, she will gain both the mitigation and the damage transfer, buffering, and that can lead to very odd situations. So it has to retrieve. I understand. Okay. And create another field once blazing. Yep. Yep. So let's say it has 2 seconds left, it will put 2 seconds. Okay. She cannot cast. Yes, I can understand. Why not? Or perform normal. Basically, it locks. Roaring Barrage. Roaring Barrage. Okay. You want to use elemental skill inside first. Okay. And you wait. I need to look very carefully. Yeah. 12 seconds cooldown 20 seconds is very long. She will have some energy generation problem. The only way she can generate energy fast enough is to punch people to death. Her I didn't check her energy generation in her video. I need to double check it. But her energy generation is not good. Okay. Flame means fist punching. 150. This is actually quite a lot of damage. Incineration drive also quite a lot of damage. Duration 4 seconds. 4 seconds to do this. Cooldown 18 seconds. Energy cost 70. Eh? Eh? This is eh? This this is a big head scratching. It's sort of like what she's trying to do. Duration 4 seconds. Cooldown 18 seconds. She has such a narrow window to do damage. Her burst output doesn't look very strong. Okay, within 6 seconds of pulling her fuel up with the burst for Leonard, but Molten Inferno or ranging flames. Ranging flames? Huh? Okay, let me refinish first. 6 seconds of pulling out her fuel, she will take 60% less damage while receiving the. She will. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But how does she do that? Because the fuel duration is so short compared to her cooldown, she can't retrieve her fuel. Then I might refinish first. Additionally, after 9 seconds after they are okay, here's the thing. I cannot retrieve her fuel and recast it if my cooldown is longer than the fuel duration. It's not possible unless there's something here. Okay. The incident can be triggered every 2 effective. Additionally, within 9 seconds after Indomitable Fuse, she'll grant all the Gold Forge form. Um, she is definitely a support character. She is not meant to be on field. If she's going to give other characters resistance to interruption and all these things, she is not meant to be on field. She's not exactly a frontline fighter. Okay. When her HP is less than 40%, she will pump herself up with 20 and restore 6 per 10 seconds. Self heal. Total is 70% HP. Once every 20 seconds. Might be good enough. Might be good enough. Imagine her with Rosaria as a pairing. Okay, my question to you is how can I put down a few, right? And then retrieve it. Few duration is 12 seconds. I have 20-second cooldown. I can't retrieve it unless I'm using it in conjunction with my burst. Right? Wow. The timing is wow. Okay. This will appeal to certain kinds of players because uh uh her kit is very very confusing. You will want this doesn't look correct. You will want to use her E during her burst. Her kid is very confused. Okay, enough. Let's see what she actually can do.
Let's get it on! Yeah. Ah!
What?
Hi! Huh! Huh! Cha! Ah! Huh! Huh! Yeah! Cha!
That's interesting. She actually has upper chart.
Ah! Cha! Ah! Huh! Ha! You're dead meat! Cha!
Okay, I'm getting it. Understanding it.
Cha! Look alive! Ah! Yeah! Huh! Yeah! Hey! Gloves off!
Oh my goodness, she is broken. Well, maybe not, but she's entertaining. Okay, the hell? Uh, let's try that again.
I'll protect us.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, That's interesting.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Buckle up.
Hang on, just to check. Attack just went through the roof. We are not through the roof per se.
Hi. You asked for it. Yeah. Cha. Ha. 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 Cha. Ha. Cha. Gloves off.
What the fuck are they talking about, man? What the hell? Wait. Does it actually say in the description or not? Wah, the internet strikes again. Uh, I think somebody just read this skill description without actually seeing the play or didn't know how the play happens. Because this is not. She is anything but weak. She is very, very entertaining to use. Okay, I'm just going to use her straight out. I'm not going to use Bennett.
Let's get it on. Cha. Yeah. Huh. Hi. Cha. Huh. You asked for it.
And her burst is actually not bad.
Buckle up. Ha.
Her arrow application might be a bit off, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's Oma level.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm deliberately saving it. Okay, where are you guys?
Gloves off. Look alive.
She is very poised attack. She is a juggler. She is very strong. What are they talking about? Okay, I take that back. I'm not sure whether she's very strong, but she is not. Crap. She is
We
actually
mercs have one simple rule.
turning
Whoever
up.
pays the most is your new boss.
She is actually quite entertaining to fight with.
Ah! Huh. Cha. Ah! Huh. You asked for it. Huh. Huh. Buckle up. Hi. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Cha. You're dead meat. Let's get it on. Ah! Yeah. Hi. Huh. Huh. Hi.
Oh god. The are we talking about? You can run her as a passive or as a burst DPS. She is anything but weak.
Let the show begin.
Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork! Buckle up! Ah, hi! Ha, ha, ha. You asked for it. Cha! Hi! Ha! Ha, ha. You ain't messing around! Look alive! Hi! Kya! Ah! You're dead meat!
She's doing 6k a pop there.
Cha! Ha! Ha! Cha!
And this is definitely not an optimized build.
Hi! You asked for it.
She is anything but weak. Ow! Ow! I want her. I want to pull for her. She is anything but weak. Ow! Her C1 is going to make her, or her C1 is going to make her a bit more powerful because she doesn't scale fully off max HP. Her C2 ranging, yeah, what? Ow! I like her. I like what she's trying to do. I like the fact that she's not trying to kill my mouse also, but I like her. The hell? Okay, it it makes sense. Makes more sense now. What they should have said, what they deliberately didn't say is, it changes its mode. Okay, you can use to start a field, then immediately it has one more extension. Basically, is a better Bennett field. Bennett's field cannot move, but you can actually use this to move it a little bit. That's fine. Here, what it doesn't say is, oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just say you cannot use it, but it will change, and it doesn't give you the information of how often that roaring barrage will come. The roaring barrage, you can tap it. You can keep tapping it, and it's fucking painful. What it does is, you can keep hitting. You can keep hitting using E, and each time it will do this. Okay, it's doing 6k. I'm seeing it do 6k. What's her attack? Her attack is 1495. That's not very high. It's average. What was it again? 1495 and is at 150. 1495 times 1.5 is 200 plus 2% of her HP, which is 35k, so it's for 700. How did that happen? Never mind. You can build her to be very. The internet falls on his face again.
Huh? Everybody stand back! Buckle up! Huh.
She. Good grief.
Let's dance.
I'm going in. Let's get it on. Ha, cha,
I accidentally triggered double.
ha. Ha, ha. Hi. You asked for it.
She will do very well with. Oh god, she'll do very well with Kazuha.
Kya. Ha. Ha. Ah. Ha. Ha. You're dead meat.
She's critting for 6,000. Okay, so she's doing roughly 4,000.
Buckle up. Hi. Ha. You asked for it.
She's very fucking strong. Which idiot did the reporting?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Don't get frostbite.
Look alive. Cha. Ha. Ah. Hi. Huh. Yeah. Gloves off.
And she's a poise
Let the show
attacker too.
Huh. Everybody stand back. Buckle up. Huh. Kya. Ha. Hi. Huh. You asked for it.
And there's vaporized attack in here also. Who are they fucking talking about? Oh my goodness. So, lesson learned. Never trust the bloody internet.
Hello.
She need pupa. I need approximately 107 more of them. I may actually roll for her because I like what she's bringing to the table. She is like Sino. She is an uncouth as hell brawler, but she's looking pretty at it, and her kid is actually very very powerful. You have to build her the right way. Uh, she need attack more than HP. She just need her to have substat HP because she doesn't boost that much. And she needs something that will probably boost her pyro damage. I have to see how. She's not easy to build. She's not easy to build. But damn, I like her. She's actually very nice. I like. I like. I think I will end up pulling for her. Maybe to C1, potentially to C2. She is very strong. I just want to take a look at her constellation. C1 is almost certainly increased by 20% on top of whatever is making her very strong. Okay, and this one, okay, I'm always looking for coordinated attack. She will do a lot of overload damage, but it may not work out for her because, okay, I'm just thinking of fielding her with Raiden's Eye. Uh, okay, a coordinated attack is a bonus, not the main show because She is a DPS. She can do DPS job. She is very strong. She's difficult to build. I think she will be difficult to build, but I think she's very strong. She is no wilting violet. To put her in the standard banner is a gift to the player base. Fucking meta players. Oh, Leonard, no, yeah, burst. This is important. A C4 will make her very tanky. Overall, her kit is very consistently built. It is actually a very solid kit. My feel. I can be wrong. I'm not an Abyss player, but her kit is very internally consistent. The way there is a way to play her, and it is very consistent. It is a very feels to be a very strong one. Yow. I like what I'm seeing. Okay. Something to think about. I won't pull for her today. I might pull for her another day. I think I would at least want to go to C1. C1 will make her very her damage increase even more. Even if you build her as an attack build, her HP build will be interesting. This one, Molten Infernal Ranging Flame. Oh, Ranging Flame. Okay, is this one is the second part. So what it does is it adds 6 more seconds to the period, which is very is it very useful? It's actually not that. Okay, it's good because it extends. It will do more two more synchronous than attack, sync attack, and it will also increase the next damage deal. Dealt by its next coordinate will be increased by 50% when. So you need to take damage. Don't forget, an unshielded they are she's actually more tanky than she appears. But you need to be always mindful. Combining her with Cookie might be good. Oh, is it her weapon? No, it's her weapon. It's her signature weapon. So, going to her wishing screen. Additionally, when not protected by a shield, the character's HP will increase by 32%, one third. Ow. And this increases her crit rate. So she can run ER, ER or attack. I will want ER because I want to her Leone state more often. ER, HP, HP or attack, depending, and crit damage. That's how I will run her. Ow. She's actually very strong. Okay, serious consideration to pulling her. I need to sleep on it and think about it a bit. Ow! Anyway. I'm hearing more sound effect with the earphones, as I mentioned. So it's interesting. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop the stream here. Uh, it's been a very interesting last 15 minutes or so because I ended up looking at Dea and I start to understand what a monster she is. She can be very powerful. I need to think about it. Okay, who am I kidding? I'm not going to. I will pull for her at some point. I just need to decide whether
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I'm just going to decide whether how much I need to throw at her. I think I can get her at least C0, but I'm not 100% sure of a weapon. So that's one problem. Anyway, I'm going to take a break. Talk to you guys tomorrow. I see what happens tomorrow. Banner is still on my list. Now is Banner on my list. Anyway, Banner is still on my list. Can't ignore the attack bonus that you give. It's just they are just skyrocketed up. I feel she is actually very strong, quite impressive.